Hi folks, welcome to this episode of Hit the Mahogany. It's been very hot. We're looking for something refreshing. What are those cocktails that have those refreshing flavours in them? A lot like mint and lime juice, like a mojito. But maybe add in something like a little bit more cooling. Maybe something like cucumber. So on this episode, we're going to be doing a green gin giant. Now as I just came across this recipe. There's no kind of history around it, it just seems to have appeared. And there's various variations on them anyway. But the version that I'm doing here, it's got gin. It's a good start, we need some alcohol anyway, that's for sure. Bit of elderflower liqueur, got cucumber, lime, bit of mint, but also throwing in basil. Basil? Or basil, as you may know. Alright, so that was Faulty Towers coming out there a little bit, but skip that one. And then a little bit of grapefruit soda to top it off as well. I want it to be refreshing. Let's see how refreshing this is. No history behind it, so let's just get stuck into it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to be making two, and somebody actually asked one of my family members why I make two. Very simple. I'm actually either making one for somebody else in the household and they enjoy it. If they don't like it, or nobody else wants it, then I'm just going to drink both of them. Heaven forbid. But also I'm going to photograph one as well, because it gets thrown in, and I do all that with the Instagram and the things that go at the beginning of the video and at the end of the video as well. So I'm photographing it as well, so that's why I do two. Nothing more subversive than that. Could do 3, could do 4, whatever, just however many you want to actually drink, you know? Alright, I'm going to use 2 cocktail shakers here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to use the clear one, even though it's a bitch to use because it weighs a ton. But I wanted to actually be able to, show you what's going on as we're actually making and muddling this one. And because there's quite a bit that's going into it, I'm actually going to do the second one in the different shaker here as well. Okay? Alright, let's get started. Base, lime. What we have, actually this time, fresh lime, half a lime into each one. Now, I should have done this beforehand, but what I did before I squeezed this one in here is if you take the lime and roll it quite firmly on a flat surface, it breaks up all the segments and actually makes it easier to juice. Okay, so definitely keep that in mind when you're juicing a lime, okay? So we'll squeeze this one in here, put this one in. Now we're throwing in the whole lime here because what we're going to do is we're going to muddle that as well, extract a little bit more of the essential oils from the peel. Try not to get too much of the bitterness in there. Alright, cucumber. About ½ an inch slice, cut into 4, dot that in. Same for the other one. In we go. 1, 2 mint leaves, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe about half a dozen. Now what we're going to do, I'm just going to tear them in half here. Starts to break them up a little bit. Do the same with the other ones, and they go in half. Okay. This we are now going to use basil. Now, Thai cocktail that I've done uses basil as well. It is a really great herb to use in cocktails. It doesn't give. I mean, you kind of there's that pepperness out of it. It's not strong in the, how would I describe it? It's not strong in that green herby way, like something like a parsley or something of that type. It's more of it's an aromatic. There we go. It's more aromatic in that area. Alright. In half again. Do the same with the other ones. In half. Okay. Alright. Muddler. We'll give these a little bit of a muddle to start with. Now, cucumber can have quite a bit of bitterness to it. So what we're going to be doing is we will be adding a little bit of simple syrup to this. You're just breaking it up, you're going to get all the juices out of your cucumber, a little bit of the extra out of the lime there. And that looks as though, get that bit of cucumber there. Now, as I've found in some of the cocktails, if you're looking to add a little bit of cucumber flavour, just even that amount, not even breaking up, but actually putting it in the shaker, it's amazing how much flavour actually comes out of the cucumber. Oh, it smells good already. Okay. I'll do this one, but we'll skip past this and move on to the next thing. Let's get some of the spirits into it. Hendrick's gin, come on. Cucumber flavour in it a little bit as well. It's got that hint of cucumber in it. Cucumber just goes well with a Hendrick's gin. Hendrick's gin and tonic, cucumber. Hendrick's this with cucumber, Hendrick's that with cucumber. It just works. Great gin. Of course it's from Scotland as well, eh? Why not? 2 ounces. Here we go. Let's load this one up. 2 for that one. Actually going over the 2 ounce line on that, but why not, you know? And then our elderflower, our Saint Germain Elderflower Liqueur. There's different brands out there. Saint Germain's a great one, but you know, if you can't get that one, try another one. So it's going to be half an ounce of our elderflower liqueur in each one, and then just to counteract any of the additional bitterness that we have in there, about 1/4 of an ounce of our simple syrup. Should do it. Just a little bit. In we go. Alright, let's get this out of here. Ice to cool it down. There. That's yours. 1, 2. Oh, look at that air in there. Alright, let's double check we've got everything in there. Always good. Bit of mise en place to start with. Cucumber, basil, mint. Got the gin in, got the elderflower liqueur. Going to save this for the end, okay? Some recipes you see that the sparkling, whatever the effervescent drink is that goes in before you shake it, you're going to lose a lot of that, the bubbles from it, so save it for afterwards, okay? Let's get this one shaken up. Whew, cold. That's one. I'll get on with the second one. We'll just skip past it though. Okay, we are done. Now, you can just strain this out. Just with the strainer there, you're going to see quite a few bits in there. If you don't want bits in your drink, use your double strainer, okay? What's your double strainer? Well, it's just a finer mesh sieve there. A small one. Let's do that. More ice though. So into a rocks glass with fresh ice. Remember, it's refreshing, so we want to keep it cold. Almost down to the bottom of the ice here. There we go, that should do us. Okay, let's start straining number 1 out. Oh, looks good. Just that colour itself has actually got a refreshing colour to it. There we go. Number 1. Let's get number 2 on the move. Bits and pieces blocking it up there, which is why the sieve can be good to sift out those bits if you just want a cleaner looking one. But as I said, it's up to yourself. If you want those bits in it, go for it. Actually, I'm dying to get into this one. Okay. Lots of pulp there. Alright, sit this down here. That one out of the way. This one out of the way. Grapefruit soda. We are going to use... God, I'm going for the brands today. Saint Germain, Saint Germain, Hendrick's, Fever-Tree, grapefruit soda, pink grapefruit soda. You could use anything. If you want to try Fresca, then give that a shot. Any kind of grapefruit soda that you want, give it a shot, you know, whatever you want to do. And we will top this up, 2 to 3 ounces of that. Oh, I'm loving this one already. 1, 2, 3. Bit of cucumber in there as the garnish. Let's get that down the side there. Same on this one. You always need the garnish, come on. A little bit of a nibble for your guest as well. And just as a bonus, a little mint sprig. Get that. As I said, when you're tasting, you're tasting with your nose as well, and that mint can give that extra refreshing kick there. Get that in there. All right. What have we got here? We have the giant gin tin. Yeah, that was it. All right, let's give this one a shot. Love this. I haven't tried this one. All right, cheers. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, pardon the French. That's not French though. That's English, Scottish. Putain de. We'll save that one then. Okay. My goodness. You have. That is refreshing. It's absolutely fantastic. Alright. How do we get through this? Basil comes up front. Basil. That comes up front. The mint then comes floating in second. You got the gin coming in there as well. Then the lime juice. And then the grapefruit floating. It's actually extremely well layered. It's just wicked refreshing. A little bit dryness in the end, probably from the cucumber. Well balanced. Not too sweet. Not bitter. Could be dangerous. I was going to say it could be dangerously strong. There's only 2 ounces of gin in that. So if you think if I was making a, let's say a Negroni, equal parts, 1.5, 2, 3/4 of an ounce for each one, 3, that's 1.5, 2 1/4. So maybe just a little bit weaker than sort of like a Negroni, but a slightly taller drink as well. Your guess, if you're hot and you're looking for something refreshing and you want to chill your guests down, this is friggin' awesome. And you know what? The elderflower, it's weird, it comes in at the side. You know it's there. It's just a little bit on the side. You're like, hello, I'm a little elderflower liqueur. I'm just going to get in there a little bit. And it does. I like this one. Not the last time I'm going to be having this one. And the house is empty tonight. So it looks as I'm going to have to be, I'm going to have 2 of these. So that's it. Anyway, everybody, enjoy my version of whatever the green gin, giant gin, tin giant grin, whatever that is. Whatever this is, it's blooming good anyway. So enjoy it. Cheers.